Trump likes it when people act like angry idiots on his behalf, so he had nothing but praise afterwards for Costello.
You saw what happened to a highly respected lawyer today, Bob Costello. Wow. I've never seen anything like that.
It has been a couple of tight months for Don the Con. I mean, waking up for breakfast and going to court and farting isn't everyone's cup of tea. And when cameras do manage to capture an angle of Donald Trump, he always appears quite cranky. But Stephen Colbert decimates Donald for his art of the fart.
It may not be about his most hideous crimes, but damn it, at least he farted.
After calling only 2 witnesses this afternoon, Trump's defense napped. Of course, Trump himself is perfectly rested. He labels Biden Sleepy Joe, but guess who is really catching up on nap time?
They can never take that away from us. After calling just 2 witnesses this afternoon, Trump's defense rested. Of course, Trump himself is fully rested.
Trump certainly gets more beauty sleep than Sleeping Beauty herself, and honestly, he needs it. If his presidency was as steady as his nap time game, we could be in a different place. But hey, he's consistent. He always appears well-rested for his next round of legal drama classic.
Get on that stand to prove that this is all a big Joe Biden witch hunt, but it is now confirmed that Donald Trump will not testify. Today was Trump's chance to wake up, snort a line of gas station energy powder.
Did he write himself a $130,000 hush money check to keep quiet this time?
What happened? Did he write himself a check for $130,000? Did that?
An all-over goodie.
It's an all-over goodie. They come back around like the kids.
Trump is more likely to testify about his superb golf game than to appear in court. And who needs a courtroom when you have Mar-a-Lago as your personal playground? But Stephen Colbert, being Stephen Colbert, just had to throw in a comedy stint that is truly giving Trump serious watery farts and overflowing his diapers horribly. It's like Colbert has a PhD in getting under Trump's skin. And right now, Trump's probably wishing he could flush away more than just the jokes I wish the air conditioning would stop filtering the air while still maintaining comfort except for the lack of fresh air. Let everyone in the courtroom inhale and experience the pungent aroma of Donald's gifts to the jury. But Donald Trump, the brave guy who never lies, will not testify. This is the same guy who used to call out other mobsters for invoking the Fifth Amendment. I think Donut Rump do. They'll end up with the closing statements, the judge will give directions to the jury, and the jury will begin deliberate. But we've got the verdict for you in Stephen Colbert style.
Thank you for your instructions, Your Honor. We will return with a verdict after careful deliberation. The judge will give the jury instructions, and then the jury will begin deliberation.
Things got heated with the defense's main witness legal counsel and virtual tax filing hero, Robert Costello. He was supposed to destroy Cohen, but ended up discrediting himself when the judge cut down his testimony. Costello's audible G's definitely resonated louder than a gavel, and his eye-rolling act, well, let's just say even the judge had to lay down the law in courtroom decorum. It appears that Costello should stick to virtual reality, where eye-rolling can't get you held in contempt.
Things got contentious with the defense's main witness, legal advisor, and main character in a video game about filing your taxes. Costello served as Michael Cohen's back channel to Donald Trump, and the defense brought him out to discredit Cohen. But instead, he discredited himself.
But the ruler of the Oompa Loompas has something to say about this, and clearly it's total nonsense.
You saw what happened to a highly respected lawyer today, Bob Costello. Wow. I've never seen anything like that. Highly respected.
Wow, the only guy more respected than Costello, maybe Abbott. Abbott and Costello, highly respected.
But one again, Donald Orange Turd fails to disappoint, serving up another round of laughs. Trump tried to minimize his misdeeds by weirdly repeating printouts of others' remarks, including a quote from Fox News analyst Greg Jarrett.
Trump also tried to downplay his crimes by weirdly reading printouts of things other people have said, like this quote from Fox News analyst Greg Jarrett.
Greg Jarrett just says, where exactly is the crime? To quote a memorable line from Shakespeare to Love, I don't know, it's a mystery.
Colbert mocked Trump's choice by delivering a comedic rendition of the adult version of Romeo and Juliet. Trump's comedic timing appears to be as awkward as trying to pay the pizza guy with imaginary coin. Prior to the trial, there were predictions of massive MAGA crowds rallying for Donald.
Evidently, MAGA now stands for Make America Germany around 1938. This was not a campaign video. It was created by a random account online and reposted by a staffer who clearly did not see the word. Yes, they didn't see it.
After 5 weeks, it's been a bit of a letdown. Instead of hordes of supporters, we've got amateur puppeteers, a DJ with a portable speaker, and the self-proclaimed most successful sex capsule salesperson in 3 states before the trial even began.
Before the trial ever started, some predicted that huge crowds of MAGA voters, supporters of Donald Trump, would descend on the courthouse and rally for Donald. Amateur puppeteers, a DJ with a portable speaker, and the self-proclaimed most successful sex capsule salesman in Idaho, Utah, and Nevada.
Spare a thought for the runner-up in the sex capsule sales race. It must be tough competition out there in the potato states, but Trump had his loyal followers outside the court. But Stephen Colbert was quick to deflate their enthusiasm with his comedic punches.
25 members of Congress have attended the trial, including Matt Gaetz, who was mostly there for the sex capsules.
In the bootlicking brigade, we had Don Jr. E., the chief apple licker, swooping in to save Daddy from his electoral and hush money frauds. Yes, when it comes to defending dear old Dad, Don Jr. is just trying to ensure he stays the apple of Trump's eye. But let's face it, with that much bootlicking, he's probably just looking for a taste of success. But Stephen Colbert had a golden nugget of advice for Daddy's Don. I'm just kidding. But if you're going to lick boots, make sure they're shined.
Turn in your name tag, turn in your name tag, and hand over your sex capsules. Your brother's been here for weeks. You know what? No, now he's Don Jr. and you have to be the Eric.
But Daddy Trump has more on his plate to worry about. In the first quarter of 2024, Trump's Truth Social took a nosedive, losing a stunning $328 million.
Trump's Truth Social lost $328 million. How could they be losing money? Doesn't every business want to associate their product with the unified Reich?
First and foremost, who knew failing could be so expensive? Things are so dire over at Truth Social that in the last 3 months of their stint running an actual internet thingy, they raked in a mere $500 in revenue. I guess even with all that talk about being the ultimate truth bearer, truth doesn't pay the bills quite like they thought. Hey gentlemen, it's time to wake up. Trump asked for it after years of flinging mud at everyone. He's now the fart person. When I compare him to Biden, it's like comparing a diamond to a dung dump. Vote for Biden because Donald Trump is a fake. Remember Back to the Future Part 2, while Biff Tannen of the future is pretty much the same character as Trump, egocentric, villainous, and not too kind to his wife. What a pretender Donnie the Sleepy Grifter truly is. I know some think Biden is too old, but at least he's a decent man, at least he's honest. Trump, on the other hand, will say no more.